Well, hello there, everyone. My name is Amy. This is the Opinionated Woman, and welcome to a bullet journal flip through. I love getting to complete a bullet journal and then get to go through the whole thing with you guys and show you how some of the spreads that you watched me do, like how they came out. It's really nice to reflect, and because of how beautiful this bullet journal is, I needed to just show it off a little bit before we start. So this is a handmade journal. If you've never seen me work in this before, my sibling made this. They drew this on the cover. They hand bound it. Those are all little stitches that they did to do the binding, and it's absolutely perfect, and it's with watercolor paper, so it's really high quality, and I absolutely loved it. And they left me a little note in it, which was so freaking cute. So that is what the journal looks like. Let's delve into what it looks like on the inside. So I don't make yearly journals. I like to use sketchbooks, and I don't like paper to go to waste, so I like to have my journals just run for as many months as I can fit in them. So this journal started May 2023. Yes, if I am correct. Yes, it should be May 2023. So this was like a very English country garden kind of style. I had some stamps. These are all stamps here that I got from a notebook that my grandmother gave to me. So I used those throughout this spread, as well as brown paper and some of these cutouts. And this is when I was still tracking my dreams. I don't track the dreams anymore. So that's interesting to see as things progress. But yeah, you will see in my spreads after this that I have used this wrapping paper a couple of times because it's just real nice. So yeah, May was a really earthy tone, and then June was super bright. This was one of my monochrome spreads that I decided to do, and I think the bright yellow and orange hues came out really, really stunning. It was just such a beautiful month to put together. I mean, this is why I do gratitudes like this, because look how cool they come out at the end of the month. I mean, I also love this because I managed to slip in a piece that might have got thrown away at another stage, but put their little knees in there and then putting these little ladies. But yeah, I love doing this type of gratitude when I'm doing my monochromatic looks, because I just think it looks cool. So yeah, this was just carried on being nice and bright. Oh my gosh, it is so hot here today. There are flies like you have no idea. Oh yes, and this month was my Pride reading. I'm not actually doing that this year, because I've got a trip planned for July, so June is going to be a little bit busy. But this was my Queer Lit Readathon bingo board, and I hit bingo 4 times. 4 times. I was very proud of that reading. Very, very chuffed with myself. I think my neighbor can see me filming. Oh, keys. Okay, so July, it was dark and rainy, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to make it moody and aesthetic. So I went with Beautiful Woman. That's also something that I use often, Beautiful Woman, and really metallic tones and makeup and things like that, and I think it came out absolutely gorgeous. This washi tape is just one of my favorites. I'm gonna be so sad when it runs out. Yeah, I think these tones just looked really, really cool. My neighbor was right outside my window. And then these little model ladies fit so nicely into this gratitude. It just came out super, super pretty. Yeah, this was vibey. I really like doing this. And then I used some black paper and some pens that I've been the black paper I've had forever, and it's got so much use out of it. Keep your packaging, if you want a journal. And then we came to August. My sibling bought me this pack of dragonfly stickers, and I wanted to base the whole thing around that. So I wanted to keep it very stark, have some drawn in elements, use this holographic sheet that I like so much. And this is also some hand watercolored pieces too that got incorporated into it. I love how dynamic this came out. I love how light and airy the colors are, especially when I knew that this month was going to be really dark. And then I think this gratitude with the dragonfly flying around, like all the filled in little clouds, is so, so cute. I'm really chuffed with how August came out from this layout. Then September I went really colorful, and I think this one came out like low-key kind of ugly. I just decided to go very bright, and I wanted to do some painting, and I just went a little bit wild, and it's a bit ugly, but you know what? It's mine. So not all your spreads can come out perfect, and I had fun doing this anyway. So, I mean, look at how pretty these weeks came out in all these different shades. I think it's so nice. So even if the other bit was a little bit on the childish side. And then in October, I found a whole stack, or I remembered that I had a whole stack of food magazines. So I was like, okay, we need to go food and brown paper. And this beautiful blue washi tape, and it came out looking scrumptious. Like, I do these on the regular, like food ones, because I've got a lot of ephemera to work with, and it comes out looking so cool. This was so dedicated. These are drawn on to the paper, and I cut out all of these different pieces to go in amongst the circles. It took me forever, but it was so much fun. So yeah, this spread was absolutely one of my favorites from this layout. And then in November I decided that I wanted to do some more hand painted stuff and do like a garden theme. So that's when I added in like a bunch of, you can see, hand painted things. I incorporated some packaging. So you can see like I alternate between doing hand drawn stuff and stuff that's a little bit more papered. It's just depending on the mood that I'm in that month. But what I really love is this kind of thing. So this is my gratitude that I got to fill out. And look how cute that is. That is so adorable. Look at these little slugs. So every time I get to go through this journal, I have that to look at. Is this the last spread? Oh my God, it is. So this is how I ended off this the weeks. I just went in with different materials and just made some beautiful looking pieces. And that is the end of this journal. I have already begun in December my new journal. So if you are interested in seeing Plan With Me's, I have an entire playlist of Plan With Me's for journals from the last like few years if you're looking for some inspo. If you like my content and want to see more of it, there is my social media is linked down below. It's my Instagram and my TikTok, as well as my Kofi link, which is just like a little one-time tip jar if you want to support my channel. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. And I'll check you next time.